Hello, my name is Jen Berger, and I'm with the American Parkinson's Disease Association. Today, I would love to take you through a 10-minute head-to-toe body warm-up. This warm-up is a great way to get your bodies moving, whether it be before a workout or simply to get the blood flowing and muscles warmed up throughout the day. This is the warm-up for you. I'm going to do the warm-up seated, but you absolutely can do it standing. Standing or seated, I need you to be up nice and tall. If you're on a chair, I want you to be at the edge of your seat. Those feet are about hip width apart, feet below those knees, sitting up nice and tall. Let's start this warm up with 2 deep breaths. That's where we go in through the nose, we exhale it out through the mouth, setting our mind and body on the warm up. Inhale through the nose, up nice and tall. And when you can't inhale any longer, exhale it out through your mouth. Let's do one more of those. In through the nose, all the way up. Sitting up nice and tall. And exhaling it out through your mouth. Great work. Sitting on the edge of your seat, like I said, with those feet about hip width apart. Arms nice and long down by your side. Let's start with 10 big shoulder rolls back. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make these big as we really work on that range of motion on these shoulders. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Still leaving those arms nice and long by the side, sitting straight up. We're going to take that head and turn it from side to side. Again, working on the range of motion in this movement, really turning just that head and neck from side to side. One more side to side here. And meet me right back in the middle. Now we'll take chin to chest and all the way back. Chin to chest and all the way back. If you're doing this warm-up standing, just make sure that you're aware of where you are in space. Tilting that head from front to back could make you lose your balance a little bit, so just make sure that you are aware of where you are. Let's go one more here, all the way back. And then meet me right back here in center. Nice work. We started with some shoulder rotations. Now I want to do some shoulder shrugs. Let's do 10. That's just where you raise those shoulders up and lower. 2 and lower. We'll go to 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, all the way up, and relax. Let's start warming up on down that body. Let's do some push and pulls. What I want you to do here is I want you to hinge at that waist. We're leaning towards one another, and it's just a simple push, long arms, reaching for each other through that screen, and then taking it back and pulling. Push and pull, let's go. Push, pull. Magic number is 10. We'll continue with our count of 10. This is 3 and pull. Leaning forward, hinging at those hips, reaching for each other through that screen. 4 more. 4 and pull. 3 and pull. 2 more. 2 and pull. Last one here. Push and pull. Great work. Let's reset that posture, sitting straight up. What I want to do now is reach across that body overhead for just some side reaches. We'll do a total of 10. 1, alternating sides. 2, reaching up and over. 3, 4, good job. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one here, and back to center. Work. Working on down. Let's work on some trunk rotation. Twisting at that waist, keeping those tummies nice and tight to protect that back. We can go ahead and put those hands on those hips, and we'll rotate for 10. Let's go. 1, alternating sides. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whole body rotation here. 7. Good job. Take that body with you. 8, 9, and 10. Back to center. Let's warm up those legs a little bit. Let's put those arms nice and long down by those sides again. And remember, all of these can be done standing. We're going to just start with some heel taps in front. Heel taps in front. Feeling that stretch and warm up in the back of your leg. Sitting straight up, we're going to add some big arm swings right here. Let's go, right here. Big arm swings. Let's try to swing those arms as much backward as we are forward. Tapping through those heels. Big arm swings right here. Great work. Again, just a great way to get that body warmed up. Like I said, a lot of times I use this warm up before a workout, but a lot of times I use it just to warm up that body throughout the day. Maybe I sat and watched a movie and I needed to warm up that body. I felt a little bit sluggish sitting in my chair and I wanted to warm up that body. This is the opportunity to do that. This is when this will work for you. Big arm swings. You can even pick up the intensity a little bit on this if you want. Kicking out those heels. Right here. Now I'm going to switch it up a little bit. Come back to center here. Now I want you to tap those toes. Tap those toes in front of you. Big taps. Now as we tap those toes in front of us, what I want you to do is I want you to push those arms out. So it looks like this, just pushing them out. All right, so we did some push out in front. We did some reach out overhead. We did some big arm swings. And all we're doing now is just tapping those toes, pressing those arms out to the side. Great opportunity for you to get those arms nice and long out to the sides too, as we just tap and push. Tap and push. Good job. Takes a little bit of coordination, I know, but that's all right. Take your time. This is a warm-up. This is just to get that blood flowing and those muscles warmed up. So no need to go too quick, right? You take your time on these. Just pressing out and tapping those toes right here. Do this for about 15 more seconds, and then we'll finish putting all of those body parts together. Right here. Tap and push, tap and push, tap and push. All right, meet me right back here in the center. This is where we'll finish up. 1 minute of a high march. That's where we're marching those knees up and moving through it with those arms right here. Now, in this last portion of this warm-up, this is the opportunity for you to pick up that intensity if you would like to. As we work those arms and legs at the same time, you might feel that heart rate start to come up. It's a good way to warm up that heart muscle too, right? As we work those arms and legs at the same time. The higher you get those knees, the more challenging it is. The quicker you move those arms and knees, the more challenging it is. But we'll just move through this last exercise. Again, head to toe warm up, starting with those shoulder rotations and head and neck turns and working our way all the way down to this march. You can come back to this warm up at any time throughout the day just to get that blood flowing. Great opportunity to do this warm up too if you're going to go out for a walk or do something that maybe is a little bit more intense. This warm up would be a good opportunity for you to use. But first and foremost, I just want you to get that blood flowing and those muscles moving. Give me about 20 more seconds here, and then I feel like we will be sufficiently warmed up. Bringing those knees up, moving those arms. We have about 10 seconds left. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And voila, you are sufficiently warmed up to move throughout your day. Again, I suggest that you or encourage you to use this at any time to get that blood flowing and those muscles moving. Enjoy.